So we received our full mining and environmental permits for the construction of a 4,950 ton a day mine in central BC at the Wells project. And a shout out to the BC government for having achieved a full mining permit on this project in less than 5 years, which is pretty exceptional in the mining space right now. So we've got great support from the regulators. We've done a great partnership with our First Nations partners. This is a great project in a great jurisdiction here in BC. So as we move forward, we're heading into an updated feasibility study, which is going to be out here in Q1 and final numbers in Q2. We've also executing about a 7,000 ton underground bulk sample that will give us a pretty good indication and confirmation of all the drill work that we've done. We have 1,200 meters of underground development in place, which is a very good start to this mine. We put over 800,000 meters of drilling into this project, so it's a well-known entity, but having an underground bulk sample and being able to see the deposit, it's pretty spectacular to actually be in these vein corridors and see this large, very interesting gold system that nobody has really actually seen in the way that we're going to show it now. It's great to see this ore body from the underground. It's the first time anybody's really been able to get under and see this thing since it was a mining camp. It started in 1858. It's a brand new concept, mining the vein corridors that were not mined by the historic miners that were operated there for over 100 years. They mined these high-grade replacement deposits. This is the bulk tonnage system that we're after now. We have very good continuity in these vein corridors that can be anywhere from 100 to 400 meters long, and they're almost like an accordion. They open up and they repeat on a very regular frequency. The average distance between them is about 8 to 9 meters. So we're going to develop that, and that will start us off as a 220,000 ounce year producer. We have about 24 to 26 months of development and construction to do. The bulk sample is going to reconcile both gold content, gave us real costs for our development size, and also ground conditions and dilution numbers to firm up our feasibility assumptions. Very important piece of work. We'll be able to do some diamond drilling on a more lateral basis to bring in some of the measured and indicated that's not in the reserve category now, relatively low cost. We'll also be able to do some deeper drilling to go underneath the existing reserve level, which only goes down to 350 meters, to hopefully open up the expectation for what might be below us and have that discussion continue to be built in the marketplace. We're seeing excellent ground conditions. From an underground miner standpoint, that is a cost center of how much it costs us to maintain open tunnel. So this project is in very good shape right now, and the ground conditions was one of the big confirmation points, and the actual mineability of the mineralization itself. We like our environment, and we're going to be driving to make this mine not just environmentally friendly, but also to make it a tourist opportunity where we'll be able to take people on a real mining experience. So we'll be looking to have this mine site be something that people can be proud of in the communities. And we are also highly involved in the community in terms of what we want to do in terms of being able to supply some excess capacity. This is the entrance to the Bowron Lake area. We're hand in hand with the community that's there, as well as the First Nations partners that we have, and we're working very much on the salmon mitigation stuff that we're hoping to continue on. We started that about 7 years ago. We also have a caribou support program that we're working on. Our goal is not to be a net zero, it's to be a positive in all aspects of the community and the environment. We're just getting started. This is the first time we understand this project in a geological way that we have gained knowledge on it over the last 4 or 5 years. We've done a lot of science here. A lot of PhDs have been through this, and the mineralization that we're chasing now was not really historically mined. We know that this is a premium jurisdiction. We know that we were able to get a permit, which is a big issue in the mining sector for shareholders. So now we have everything we want. We have a very good asset. We have money in the bank, and we have a permit, and we have a power contract. So we've got 4 things going on that most projects will never achieve. For shareholders, the way you should think about this is going to be a top 20 asset. And the gold space, if we do our work right, it's already in the top 50 worldwide, I would say, in terms of development projects. But in terms of being in good jurisdictions and fully permitted, it's a very small list right now. And this is Canada's most recent mine permit, and it'll be one of Canada's next gold mines to come into production.